Yo, what's up, YouTube? What's up, everybody? And I'm back with the video I'm doing today for y'all. The video I'm talking about my thoughts about I'm doing the same video I did about 2 days ago about the same thing about Will Smith had slapped Chris Rock. It's a film to the video I'm talking about my thoughts about it, what I think about on why did he do that. So here we go. I think Chris Rock had did a little joke on stage to where uh yeah, I said to where he was joking on Will Smith's wife. So call her J.I. Jane or something. But and so I feel like the joke kind of offended Will Smith though, how he got up and he slapped him. And so I feel like he had and so I feel like Will Smith had got angry and offended the joke. But and so I feel like he had to defend his wife. And so I seen the video to where Miss Milf was laughing at the joke though. First, he was laughing at the joke, and somehow his wife had felt more concerned and not too fond of the joke. So I think she had kind of rolled her eyes at the joke and how. So I think trying to I think Jada had asked Miss Milf to, I guess hit him. I don't know. It's about thing Will Smith had got up and slapped him, and I say right in the warning. And so I feel like if someone make a joke or somebody mistake, yeah, I feel like if celebrity or a comedian, I say makes fun of a person's wife or person's girlfriend mistake, they are trying to defend their wife or their girlfriend, without I say embarrassment, but I think Will Smith had got up and had slapped him, man. I think he had, got angry, the joke and how he wanna, fight back at Chris Rock though by slapping him, and how yeah, I feel like he did this basically on TV, and how, at the award show, how he had turned to a, nationwide thing to where, everybody had seen the whole conflict went down. But after he had did that, he kind of had him with his seat. He said, "Keep your wipes." Yeah. He said, "Keep your my wife's name out your mouth." So yeah, I think he had said that to Chris Rock while he was sitting down, and so the whole crowd felt surprised to where further shocked about it, and it was felt more surprised about it on how a big time actor slap a big with name comedian. And so I feel like it's more of a type of thing to where I think Will Smith felt more pressured, and so I think he felt more pressured to where first thing about him and his wife, after years about their marriage, everything, how Jada was affected with Smith, and how on how she had had sister with August doing that was August Austin or something. And so I think you had had fucked on August on Austin, I think. And so I think more type of I say infidelity and type of marriage back then. But if I think why did Will Smith had felt angry, and how he had snapped on stage. And so I feel like things can really happen, when someone jokes about his wife and they, have a that's where they feel more offended by it, and they want to want to fight. And so I feel like the whole thing went down, and how yeah, I believe two parties were at fault here. See, because Rock should have just let joke alone, and Will Smith should just have sat down, and not get to the fight. I think about how like two dudes who very much were known in the basically on social media, on TV, in public's eye, and how they got to a little fight, and words exchanged. But I think Will Smith had let his family down. he was dude who won this little award for best actor in the world. How this scene right here had affected his family, his folks, in the hometown of Philadelphia. And so I feel like yeah, I feel like it's more of a bad look though, to where his career might be put in jeopardy about what he did to Chris Rock, and how, yeah, I feel like people might want to like boycott Will Smith, have him banned for coming to shows like the award show, and how they're gonna have him banned for basically everything. And so I feel like it was, yeah, I do believe there could be some consequences of that type of action. How some things really can happen to a person's career. A person who go out on stage and do some wild stuff is that the whole people are gonna look at it as it being as a bad role model to the kids, or a bad dude, a person. But I think was Smith had kind of had felt more the anger towards Kid Rock, though, how he wanna go on stage and hit him. And so I feel like he's kind of a bad look to his own image, and how they trying to look up to him as a good a person, good role model. But so folks might never know what is going on. Yeah. I feel like folks probably don't never know, what's going on behind closed doors, and how their marriage may be feeling, and how they're might have feel marriage but folks might never know what's going on behind closed doors about Will and Jada relationship. And so I feel like it's more of a type of thing where to where he got out to snap at Chris Rock, man, and how he snapped for the simple fact that Chris had told a joke on his wife. And Jada had basically suffered from alopecia, to where she lost her hair, to where she went bald. And so I feel like yeah, I feel like the whole joke went kind of yeah, I feel like the whole joke was kind of more unintended. But and so I feel like the whole alopecia thing, to where folks who had like folks who got alopecia is because they lost their hair. So I believe it's kind of more of a hair condition. And so I feel like Jada Pinkett Smith had lost her hair to alopecia, how it how it could be a weird condition, to where it affects someone's hair, and how the hair is kind of not gonna grow. But and so I feel like the whole thing went down. Yeah, it was like that Sunday, to where it was doing the war show, in Hollywood. And so I feel like it was a type of bad thing to do, is to go on stage and slap a I say a comedian, to where folks is gonna watch this thing on TV, how he had kind of had did it basically in a real wrong way, though, and how folks should be careful about about what do on stage. And so I feel like Will Smith should have had did it like off stage, right after the war had ended. And so I feel like it's gonna, I said, affect his image as a person, affect his own career, everything. So I feel like Will Smith and Chris Rock is two dudes that is I say well known big time people. I said Hollywood, how Hollywood can be a trip out of how they going on, how things is kind of run by the media, how like some people don't like some dudes because their action is kind of more awkward, but how they want to ban a person from the war show because of their actions, and how the actions can have violent violent tendencies, how they want to start a fight. But I don't know. I don't know, it's kind of sad how it's kind of sad and not right though. So